Hello, art students, and welcome. Today we are going to be making some Alexander Calder Mobiles that are inspired by his work. You have 4 wires. I want you to bend them in fun, unique ways, giving them different angles and kind of just having fun with it. You might want to have one that is relatively straight. And I think that would be really a great place to start for when we tie on some of our first strings, okay? So you're gonna have one very long string, which I'm gonna pull that out right now. I'm gonna get my one long string here. It's already measured for you and everything. I am going to begin by tying on my first wire with my string. To do that, we're just going to do a normal knot, the same kind of knot you use to tie your shoe. So down and under, up and through, and then you're just going to tie that right down to the wire itself. Tie that knot all the way down till it touches, okay? And you can tie this knot maybe twice, just for good luck, okay? We're going to continue going down a little ways at a time, attaching the next wire, attaching the next wire to maybe right here, and then attaching the last wire maybe down there. Okay, so you have 4 wires. My first wire is kind of horizontal. All right, so I'm gonna put that up there. The next wire, however, is gonna be different. It's gonna have 2 bent down angles going down this way. Now, you don't have to copy me. You can get creative, and you can create your own interesting idea. So to tie this on to this one, I'm going to wrap my string without cutting it. I'm going to wrap it around like this, pull it underneath like this, so that you can see here what I did is my metal wire is coursing through this loop that I just created, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go around it one more time, like this. Pull it under again. Okay? Once you've gone around your wire 2 times, then we are going to come up here. We're gonna pull this string up here really tight. And we're going to create an X up here. See how I'm creating an X up here? And then we're going to take this yarn and we're going to come down and through, and I'm gonna go in there with my 2 fingers, and I'm gonna pull all that extra yarn through that last knot, okay? I'm gonna tie that all the way down here, right there, just like that. Now the 2 pieces of wire are secured together with 1 piece of yarn, and they're pretty tight. They're on there pretty good. They're going nowhere. I like it. So far, we're doing great. I'm going to then go on to my 3rd wire. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder how this is gonna balance itself out. We have like a square angle over here and we have a spiral over here. This will be interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to tie on this one. Same technique. I'm going to grab my wire. It's on top of my string right now. Grab my extra string, throw it over the top, lift up my wire, drag my string coming down underneath. I'm gonna wrap it around one more time, over, and then pull it from underneath like this, okay? And now that I have it right here, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna form a knot up here, okay? And I'm gonna take all this, and I'm gonna pull all of that extra yarn through my loop. There we go. And then I'm gonna tie that knot securely all the way till it touches the wire. There we go. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, and I have 1 more wire I can add on here. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. And I haven't shaped this 4th one yet, which I will do right now. I think for this one, I'm gonna do a triangle like this. And then I think down here towards the bottom, we'll have it curve back up like a triangle. like that. Kind of like a zigzag, actually, now that I come to think of it. A zigzag line. Okay, a W. We have a W, okay? And I'm going to tie this on now, down here. Same technique. We're going to put the wire on top. We're going to come over, and then under, and then over one more time, okay? Once you've gone around your wire twice, then what we're going to do is we're going to create that knot. You're going to pull all of your extra yarn through the loop, and then you're going to tie that knot all the way until it touches the wire down here, okay? You're going to have a good amount of extra yarn to use. I will show you what to do in the next video with all that extra yarn. But once you've tied on your last wire, you can go ahead and you can cut off your extra yarn you have down there. Okay, I'll show you in the next video how it looks like when I'm holding it up and it's hanging from a suspended ceiling, perhaps. I'll show you that in the next video.